Jack Jack, holy heavens. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Reaper channel. For all of you watching, I hope you enjoy this stream. Oh man, I'm so happy to be here, and for all of you, I hope you enjoy everything that I do in the last couple days. For all of you that have been watching, I usually check my settings beforehand, and right now officially I don't know if I don't even know if you guys can hear me. So for all of you watching, welcome. Let me make sure that all my volume is good. So for all of you, just give me a second real quick before we start this show up. And I do know most of you are all here enjoying. Well, guess what? Check out my pool. Okay, we should officially be live. I just checked my settings and we are officially live. So for all of you, I'm going to give a huge shout out to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you this right now for all of you watching. Oh, we good. I can hear, it's good. For all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Now today's going to be a little bit different. I didn't have the chance to cook like I usually do, and I know most of you have been enjoying when I cook in the afternoon. In the afternoon I cook, and we do a good show, but today it was a hurricane over me, so I know that many of you weren't able to see that. I give you a stream every day, and we put it on to 8 p.m. So today, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing live whiskey tasting, top 5 rated whiskeys in America with a little bit of ASMR and maybe some mukbang. If you don't know what mukbang is, I might be eating some snacks. But the thing is, I usually don't plan my streams. And that's the beauty of my streams. I never plan any of my streams. So if some of you guys think that I'm late because I'm usually late because I don't have everything together. And that gives a little bit more of a flavor. It gives a little bit more flavor to the stream. I'm gonna give a huge shout out to everybody in the chat room before we get started. You already know when we get started what happens. I lose track of the chat room and I give it to my wrenches. All my wrenches are the ones in the chat room, and you guys take control of the chat room when that happens. For the meantime, I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna be tasting up some whiskeys. Okay, not only we're gonna be tasting up some whiskeys, I'm gonna drink quite a few of them. Okay, I'm gonna drink quite a few of them. And for all of you, I hope you enjoy this stream, because I'm never how can I say this? I've never done a stream at night. It's been a long time. Okay, so for all of you, I hope even the sound of the back is good, everything's going, and we do have a whiskey we do got a whiskey on the screen. But I'm gonna say this: if you hear any noises, that's my dog. He's loose. He's a wild man. And I'm going to give a huge shout out to everybody in the chat room. So I'm going to start off by giving the first person in the chat room, Manny in the chat room. I see you, Manny. Also, Farm Kitty, good to see you. Farm Kitty, Axel, always great to see you, Axel. And then we also have a couple other people here, Justin Bush, April O'Neil, good to see April O'Neil. A couple other people, JP, good to see you, JP. Okay, JP. Okay, Reaper Crew. I'm going to do one time before we even start this show up, okay? So here we go. I do this all the time. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. Reaper Crew. Yes. We're number one. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to have to get this out of the way. Now, to get that out of the way, I have to put something that you guys most likely probably can buy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here, okay? Let me put that a little bit back. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the screen. And I hope all of you can see this. Now, for some of you, I'm going to make sure you guys understand what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to show you 5 top-rated whiskeys, and then I'm going to be tasting them. And if you don't know what a tasting is, you're going to see on the stream. Some of you have seen me taste stuff before. You've seen me do all this. You see me do the. I'm trying my best to do ASMR, but I don't have a whispery. I don't have a whispery type of voice. You know what I mean? So wait, let me see. This guy's just throw the ball under me. Better than I have. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let me make sure that all this is good, and I think this is good. Okay, so the first whiskey we're gonna try, I'm showing you this one because a lot of people don't even know about this, and this is one of the best ryes out there. I'm gonna say it's probably in the range of all of your budgets. Okay, this one's about $30, and there's a reason why I'm showing you this one today, because in fact, there's not a lot of YouTubers talking about this, and I'm going to try to put on a good show for you guys, and I'm going to try to share everything about this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glass. And by the way, here you go. There is a Glencairn. Let's start opening this. We're going to start pouring it now. And for all of you that are enjoying the show, please let me know you're enjoying the show. Remember, Super Chats are active, I believe. I'm not really sure if they're active because I haven't been looking. I didn't check my settings, but for all of you, all the Super Chats you guys send me are super appreciated. And then I do give a huge shout out to all the people that send anything onto these streams. So for all of you, I hope you enjoy every part of this show. And for all of you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that we blacken up this banner over here. Hopefully you guys can see. Let's blacken up that banner. I think that might be better. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if it's working. Is this working? Let me see. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let me start pouring this. I think the green is a little bit better. Okay, let's start pouring this, okay? Well, the one thing I'm going to tell you guys, and ladies, there's something I have to tell you. Okay, what I'm about to drink right now, I'm going to rate it. I'm going to tell you what I think of it. And I'm really going to tell you exactly what I feel about this. But this is a top-rated whiskey here in America. If any of you don't know about it, now you know. This is good to use in cocktails. Great to use in cocktails. If you have a mixer, like a special mixer that you usually use, I'm going to say you can use this in cocktails. But this was made initially back in the days, okay? Now, also, I'm going to tell you this. Some of you probably already know, but for all of you that do not know, if it ever says bottled and bond, remember it's under government supervision. Now, for this whiskey to be under government supervision, I mean, it's under $30. You would think many people talk about it a little bit more, but they don't. And this is 100 proof, and we're gonna go nosing this one out. Not only we're gonna nose this one out, I'm gonna tell you all the notes that I'm finding on this one, and I think all of you are gonna really enjoy this show because at the end of the day, it's been a while since I've done one of these beautiful reviews. Let me know if the music in the back is good, and let me know officially if this is something that is in your ball range. Remember, Super Chats are always active, I think. I don't know if they're working, but we're going to go on with it, okay? So here we go. First thing we're going to do is nose out our whiskey. And I think all of you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to nose it out. I'm going to nose it out as much as I can. If all of you have issues drinking whiskey, my recommendation for a lot of you is drop a little bit of water on here. If you can drop a little bit of water on here, you should be fine. Now, there's a lot of people that are new. I do know that Manny, he was up here, Manny, in the chat room. Hello, Manny. Hello, Manny. Manny's in the chat room. He's getting into the hobby of, trying whiskeys. And when you have a hobby like this, it doesn't start off by just out of the loop. You have to really get into it. Just like any hobby out there, you learn, you research, and it's fun. It's a fun hobby. But it can be overwhelming at times if you don't pick the right whiskey. There's a lot of YouTubers that there's a lot of YouTubers and people on Instagram too. You can say the people on Instagram are more bad influence to a lot of people around the world. I say Instagram because there's social media out there, and a couple social medias out there that are pretty active are the app X, which is that's the Elon Musk Twitter app, and then also there is the other app, which is Instagram. There's also TikTok. If you have TikTok, most likely you're going to get a bad recommendation of whiskey. And for all the people on TikTok, well, let's just put it this way. I wouldn't take recommendations on TikTok. I wouldn't take recommendation on Instagram. I'd probably take better recommendations. If any of you need recommendation, YouTube might be the only place that I can recommend you guys to go look at, because if you go to Google and if you go online, it's going to be the worst thing possible. Anyways, the point of the matter is, boom! Look, I'm ready. Anyways, this is the first drink we have today, okay? Hopefully I didn't blow up your stereo system, okay? So here we go. Let's try this one out. This is 100 proof. And for all of you watching, here we go. Let's nose this one out. Hopefully you can hear me. I tried to sound like a robot there. I don't know if it worked. Here we go. Man, it's really, for the first thing that I have tried today. This is the first whiskey I had today. This one is really fruity, very sweet. Whoa, shoo! This is the first whiskey that I dive into. And for all of you that do not know, I'm going to say one time, hands up. If you guys are sleeping, any of you ladies are sleeping, well, guess what? Ripper Crew! You know what time it is. We're number one. Yes. We're number one. Anyways, here we go. Let me nose it out again. For all of you rookies out there that don't know how to nose out, remember, you got to get your nose acclimated. If you do not get your nose acclimated, it's kind of like jumping into a pool with a lot of chlorine. You know what I mean? It goes in your nose, and then the second dive, you're good. And so right now, we're diving in this bad boy. Man, that's nice. I get a good amount of fruits on here. Almost like a peach on here. A little bit of peach. You can smell the spices on here. Remember, this is a rye. This is a rye whiskey that you do smell. Most of the time, rye, you're going to smell all kind of spices. But the fruit note is really taking over right now. That peach note is really going through the roof. This reminds me of a cereal. There's a cereal that has like peach. It has like peach. I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it was Kellogg's, but I can say that it's very, very nice. It's a little bit malty, a little bit almost like just a tad bit. But the spicy spices are really right there. The fruity notes are right there. But I'm getting a lot of peach on the end. I'm getting a lot of peach right here. Okay, getting a lot of peach right here. And by the way, here we go. Let me turn this up. Hopefully you guys can see. If you could see the legs, we got some legs going. And this is a cheapie. Look at the legs. You see the legs? The legs are looking beautiful. Look at those legs. Oh man, tell me it ain't so. Hell yeah. Anyways, here we go. Let's go deep diving into this. So here we go. Straight into this, okay? Oh, I'm getting a large amount of white pepper on here. It's just on the roof of my mouth. Complete white pepper. Pop. And then I'm getting a nice amount of almost like banana on here. A little bit of banana. I'm going to tell you, very spicy, very nice. Again, this is about $26.99. So for a $26.99 bottle, this really just hits a spot. Do you understand what it is to buy a $26.99 bottle in the market that we're living in right now? It's pretty phenomenal. And this over here really hits the spot. I'm going to go again on here. And for all of you, cheers, all of you. I hope you're enjoying this one. Don't forget, if you could do me a favor, hit the like button up here. There's 3 little dots that you can hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. And you don't know how much it helps out when you do subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe too. It helps out a bunch. But don't forget to hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. Here we go. Let me try this one more time. Let me just say this. Those pepper notes are just the first thing I keep on getting. Along the pepper notes, I'm finding a little bit of peach now. A little bit of peach now that I didn't find before. Before I found almost like banana. I'm getting like a large amount now. I'm getting a large amount of oak. The oak on here, it's not overwhelming. It's very, very nice. Very tuned down. Very, very nice. Many fruits in here I'm finding. Very nice. But the pepper note is what really just goes through, okay? This over here, you get a lot of pepper notes on here. The spices on here are just very, you can really tell in every edge of a slap of my mouth that I can literally taste it. It's very nice. And I'm gonna say that peach, there's a little bit of peach on there that's really flowing through, and we're gonna drink the rest of this, okay? And for all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink the rest of this wine. You know what kind of sweetness this gives me? This has like I don't know if you guys ever had that peach candy. There's a peach candy it's a circle. It's a circle. The front is orange and the back is yellow. It gives me that peach, that kind of a peach kind of a taste. It's very nice. But I'm telling you this, the rye and the spiciness on this one, it's almost perfect. Especially for if you're into drinking this one neat like I'm drinking. This is nice to have indoors. I can't tell myself that I can have this probably outside because it's so hot outside. Can I have this outside in a cocktail? 100%. Somebody says peach rings. Yes, that reminds me of. It has a little bit of peach rings, a little bit of rye spice on here. And I'm going to tell you, it's not super spicy, but it's spicy. It's very nice. And I'm going to say one thing about this. The best part about this right now is the finish. One of the best things is the finish. It's a very long finish for an inexpensive bottle. I'm going to get in a little bit of leather on here. A little bit of leather. The rye spice is just lingering, and those spicy notes are just lingering just around all the corners of my mouth. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know what it is with my dog, but he loves to bother me. He's over here bothering me. But the point of the matter is, this is amazing. This is an amazing one. Really good. Really good for the price. You can't go wrong with this one. You really can't go wrong. Anyways, top five whiskey here in America. This is a rye whiskey. It's Rittenhouse rye whiskey. Anyways, let's take this one out of the way, and we're gonna put another one in the way. Now, I do wanna tackle some rye whiskeys for you guys, because I do know that people around the world, they don't talk about rye whiskeys too much, and I want to make sure that get the fucking ball, motherfucker. Get it, get the ball. I'm gonna have to put him away. He keeps on putting the ball over where my ball is at. Look at this little dog. You're making this an unprofessional show. How about you walk out of here? Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's take this out of the way, and we're gonna put another one, okay? Okay, let's take that out of the way, and then we're gonna put another one. Now, coming out of that one, I think I'm gonna put one. What is that? That's 100 proof. I think I could go up maybe 10 proof more. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Now, this is not an only rye show, okay? Don't expect this to be only rye, okay? I'm showing you some top bangers, top 5 rated whiskeys in America that are just fantastic. Did I overdo it and maybe add one more in the mix? Maybe I did. Look at this guy. This is turning into a professional show because of you. Yes. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let me drink the rest of this. And for all of you watching, this is Pikesville. Now, Pikesville, I'm going to say this. With this whiskey, there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to appreciate it. And for the people that do not appreciate it, it's probably the people that have... They're just new. They're new into whiskey. If you're new into whiskey, you're probably not going to appreciate this one at all. There's a lot of people that do not even know what rye whiskey is. So all they know about is Scotch and bourbon whiskey. But the case is, this is an exceptional Pikesville bottle. And I'm going to have to get him the ball because he just did he just do this? Get it. Go, get it. All right, cool. Now get the hell out of here. Cool. Holy heaven. This guy almost put his ball in the trash can. Oh, what an animal. Anyways, hey, I got ADD. I gotta look back here. Okay, Pikesville. What do I think of Pikesville? I'm gonna tell you all about it now. But before we tell you anything about it, I need to clean this glass. Now, this is not going to be only rye. I'm saving the best for last, obviously. And for this show, I wanted to make sure that this show is amazing. And a lot of people in the whiskey community just enjoy it. Because there's people in the whiskey community that they don't really show you these bottles. They want to show you the high bottles, and we don't go along. Here, we do not go along with the crowd, okay? We do not go along with the crowd. If you can tell what I did, I cleaned up my glass with a little bit of water. Purified water, I would recommend. The point of the matter is Pikesville. What can I say about this? 110 proof, okay? 110 proof beauty, okay? 110 proof beauty. Not only is it 110 proof, there's a lot of people that have no idea that this is a six-year whiskey, okay? 6-year-old whiskey. Now you're gonna get a lot of... Well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is, but you're gonna get a lot of people out there that are not gonna want you to buy this. There's a reason why. Okay, and this is gonna be hear me out real quickly. There's a lot of newbies that buy this and they return it. There's a lot of people that like rye and they're not used to this. This is really remember 110 proof. So you're not going to be getting all that creaminess that some other high-end bottles would have. This is a rye whiskey, and it's meant to be used in a cocktail. It's meant to be drank maybe on ice. It's meant to be drank by itself. Anyways, let's pour this up. There we go. I think there was a big pour. Have more whiskeys to go. You know, sometimes I wonder how some people do like 12 whiskeys. Hey, you know what? I'm a professional. I'm a professional when it comes to drinking. You can't drink 15 whiskeys. You just can't. It's almost impossible to drink 15 to 20 whiskeys in a show. If you do that, you're probably losing a little bit of your taste buds, and you just don't do that. If you're drinking, drink accordingly, drink small, and enjoy the flavors. But the point of the matter is, let's go and let's try this one out. The first thing we all want to do out here, please, first thing you do, Ripper Crew, stir it around. My recommendation is, if you have a table, you can move it around. You see what I'm doing? Move around the table. That's what I usually do. Sometimes I got a woman talking in front of me. I don't care what she's saying. I just roll it. And I just, I get preoccupied just rolling it. There could be a group of guys just talking, and I just won't care either. I'll just roll it like this. The point of the matter is, you can make sure that you cover all your glass. Look at this. Nice and oily. Okay, nice and look at that. Nice and beautiful, nice and oily. The point of the matter is, we're going to try this out now. And for all of you watching, there it is. There it is. Pikesville. That's what we're having. So here we go. Let's go with the nose on here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, woo, oh, damn, that's nice. That's good. That's good. That woke me up. Almost like a hockey player. Almost like a hockey player putting his whole nose into those. It's like a little salt pack. Man, that's insane. I'm gonna say this. Ooh, damn, that's good. That is amazing. The point of the matter is, we're gonna do this one. Pikesville, Pikesville, Pikesville. Okay, Pikesville. Let me kick the ball for my dog because this son of a gun. Get that stupid ass ball. Punk ass little dog, man. Hey, you let that ball go over here, I'm throwing it out of the house. Yes, I've done it before. I'm gonna do it again. Anyways, you know what? Having a little dog is like having a little kid. The point of the matter is, let's nose this one out, okay? Oh, very. Oh. Now, the one thing I like about this, one thing I love about this, there's a cherry note that I get on here. Very nice. I get a nice cinnamon on here. Nice amount of cinnamon. The rye spice, you can find it right there, right there. It's literally right in the front. Very, very. Oh shit! I went too deep. This is really, really good. This is really outstanding. I can say that for sure. And for all of you watching, I'm gonna try to keep it low because I do know that I put ASMR on this stream. I typed that up, but I don't know if I am doing officially ASMR right now. But if I am, let me know that I'm doing good because I still need to learn how to do ASMR. I do need to learn. But the point of the matter is, here we go. Very, very nice. A little bit spicy, not too spicy. A little bit spicy, not too spicy. The cherry's still there. The cinnamon's still there. Wow. That is just, look, he even said wow. Say wow again. Say wow again. Say wow again. He said wow too. There's a little cherry note there. Anyways, the point of the matter is, you know, we have some other whiskeys that we're going to do. Okay, so here we go. For all of you watching, here we go. Here we go. We're ready to turn it around. Here we go. Pikesville, 110 proof. Here we go. Every time I get the same thing. Every time I get almost like a Coca-Cola taste to it. Beautiful Coca-Cola, almost like a vanilla. I'm not gonna say vanilla Coca-Cola. Maybe I can say like vanilla Coca. No, more like cherry. I get like a cherry Coca-Cola. Cherry Coca-Cola. I get the fruits on here. Very nice. I'm gonna go for this again because I lost track. He's barking in my. You know what? I'm gonna put you to your bed. I'm gonna put you to your bed. Let me put him to the bed. And for the meantime, I'm gonna say this over here, crying Ark. With the $2 super chat, that's the first super chat. So now I know it works. Thank you so much, crying Ark, for the watching. I'm gonna say this for all of you, Ripper Crew. You know what time it is. Crying Ark, thank you so much for that one. He says over here, $2. Reaper, brah. I gonna get Pikesville today, brah. This is fantastic. This is the second bottle we're drinking on the stream. It's fantastic. Now I didn't finish it because my dog, my big dog, he was barking at me, so I had to stop there, crying. Or I'm gonna keep the super chat up here, and if you want to see how the super chat looks, well, up here is the super chat. And for all of you, don't forget to subscribe, and you can hit the like button of the stream. I do appreciate it when you guys hit the like button of the stream. I really need it for this stream because it's one of a kind stream. I haven't done one of these in a while, so that's for sure. And you know what? Now it's time for you to go night. You about to go night. Bother me? Okay, wait, give me a second. There you go, crying orc. I hope you like that one. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go, Pikesville. Let's go back to this. It's just so nice. It's just that beautiful. It's just so nice. It's that beautiful cherry note. It's almost like cherry vanilla on a rye. It's beautiful. Not only is it beautiful, but the finish is pretty long too. I get a long, nice finish. It's not extra long like the last one, but the rye spice is really there. And not only that, it almost has like a rich taste to it. I don't know if you could hear about my lips chapping, but I'm going to tell you this. You can hear my lips chapping. And if you hear my lips chapping, it's because I need more of this. And for all of you, let me take the last swig of this. I'm going to go around the room too, right now. Crying Orc, thank you so much for the $2. I'm going to go around the room real quick. JP, I see you, JP. Brian, I see you, Brian. Ruthless, I see you, Ruthless. Kitchen K, I see you, Kitchen K. Let's see who else I see in the chat room. April O'Neil, good to see you, April O'Neil. Let's see who else in the chat room. I could go randomly. Hot Cheetos, XO. Let me see who else. We have a lot of different people in here. Brian, good to see you. Carlo, good to see you. For all of you that I just named, if you haven't hit the like button already, please do that. It helps out a bunch because I haven't done one of these whiskey reviews in a long time. And up here, you can help out the algorithm by hitting that like button. It helps out a bunch. And I do know that right now, I'm 2 whiskeys in. This is my second whiskey. This is 110 proof and one of the best bangers out there. Top-rated whiskey that a lot of you really pass by it. It's a little bit hard to find. I'm not going to say that it's super easy to find. This is a little bit of a harder whiskey to find. And I do tell you, the better whiskeys are usually the things that you like personally. If there's some whiskeys that you don't like, if you don't like rye whiskey because it has too many spices, and you just don't like the rye mixed in with fruits, sometimes this might just not be your thing. And I understand. You can stick to bourbon whiskey, you can stick to scotch, whatever it is you like. You can stick to Irish whiskey, whatever it is you like. But at the end of the day, rye whiskey is... Each bottle of rye whiskey is going to be different than the last one, just like every other bottle of bourbon whiskey, just like most of the scotches out there, just like the Irish whiskeys out there. I mean, at the end of the day, all bottles are different. So you can't really just say, oh, this is a rye, I'm not going to like it. It's not going to be the same thing all around. Not going to be the same thing all around. Just understand that. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I got to finish this. I think we have a little bit left on here. 110 proof on here. Here we go. The notes that just really stood out to me were that cherry, little cherry, almost Coca-Cola vibe on here. That's what I like about this. The rye, the vanilla on here, and in my lips, I'm still tasting that vanilla, still tasting that rye. And to me, this is really excellent. For all of you that want something rich, something really rich and something different. If you're having a charcuterie, a charcuterie board, if you're having cheese or crackers and nuts, a little bit of pickles, if you're having a charcuterie board, this is the perfect whiskey for you. And I do know a lot of you probably don't have the money to do that because it's, I'm just going to say it like this. To me, to make a charcuterie board, I start racking up the numbers, and every time I rack up a cheese, it starts to bother me. So I understand the feeling of making your own charcuterie board. I understand. The cheeses cost nowadays is like $15 for a goddamn cheese. It's high-end cheese. You get a good pickle, a good pack of pickles, like $10. It's like, oh, you're ready at what, $20, $25 and 2 items? Then you gotta get the crackers. And then the crackers, there's some crackers out there that are just amazing. You got to get the best crackers. And then not only that, then you have to get a little bit of extra stuff on there. But the point of the matter is, make yourself a charcuterie board. It doesn't have to be every week. Make yourself one once a month or once every 2 months. You'll enjoy that. But the point of the matter is, you guys are sick of me talking about Pikesville, and I think I am too. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take this son of a gun out. And should I start doing what I need to do? No. Wait a minute. Let me see. Boom! Oh. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's clean my palate. I got some rye in my mouth. I haven't had this in a long time. I don't remember the last time I even had this. I haven't had this in a long time. I have so many whiskeys coming out of my ass. It's just ridiculous. But the point of the matter is, you know what? We're going to stay. We're going to stay on that rye. We're going to stay on that rye train. I said top 5 rated whiskeys. Now, I guess you already saw the Russell's 13. Somebody just said in the chat room, Russell's 13. So, since you did say that, here we go. Well, let's back that up. Just because you said it. Here we go. Boom. Boom. You know what? We're gonna do the Russell's 13. But right now, you know what? Since you guys want me to do the Russell's 13, I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm going to do the other whiskey. We're on the 3rd whiskey right now. This is Jack Daniels. Yes. This is a Jack Daniels. Yes. Jack Daniels, brand new rye whiskey, the barrel-proof version. And for all of you that do not know, this has to be the best rye whiskey in the market. There is no rye whiskey currently in the market that is valued to what this is. The price on this son of a gun, it is so cheap. And when I mean cheap, I mean cheap. This is $70. $70, $60, $70, $60. This could be a bottle that could go for $200. Okay? It is that good. Now, before I even tell you it's good, this is the 3rd whiskey you're going to be drinking on this stream, okay? This is a top-rated stream, and at the end of the day, top-rated stream, what does that mean? Top-rated whiskey, top-rated people, top-rated everything. Top-rated you guys. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. Point of the matter is, top-rated everything. Everything. Top-rated sandals, top-rated shirt, top-rated hat, top-rated glasses, top-rated everything, okay? Point of the matter is, we're going to be doing Jack Daniels right now. This son of a gun, Jack Daniels. Yes. If you can find this. It is literally really good. Okay, just telling you off the bat. Really good. Another thing I can tell you, it's starting to be harder to find now this bottle. Okay, I currently have a couple of these. Thank the Lord I have a couple of these. But it's really starting to get harder to get. Like, really hard to get. Only issue is with this bottle, there's one issue. There's one issue only. And the one only issue that we have with this bottle is when it gets too hard to get in your city, the city and the stores, they start boosting their prices up. So the price on these start going up in price. And when I mean up in price, they go too high. I've seen this one for I think it was $100 and something dollars. What is it? $180, $160. And I think that is ridiculous. You know what it is? To have a whiskey out there that you know in fact shouldn't be this price. It is that price. You know, it's just ridiculous. I think the most I've seen this for was $250 for one of these. And this is a rye whiskey. The proofing, all these, I'm going to tell you, all of them should be a little bit different. This one over here is 130.5 proof. So for some of you can't handle the proofing, again, I tell you this all the time. Put a little bit of water in your glass, and by the way, don't do it like this. Okay, don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. Okay, use the top of your, okay, come on, be normal. Use the top of your water bottle, and then you could drop it in there. But why am I putting water in here? Well, I'm putting water in here because I got flavors of the other whiskey, and I just got to clean it out a little bit, okay? So let me clean that son of a gun out. I think I cleaned a little bit. Oh. Now, did you see what I just did? I actually left a little bit of water on here. You could leave a little bit of water on here if you want to. Leave a little bit of water. You could drop that into your glass. But we're professionals out here, and I can't leave a drop of water in here. So here we go. Rip a crew. You know what time it is. So far today and yesterday, I'm gonna say it like this. There's one man currently, yesterday and today, that has sent a super chat. Crying Orc is officially the one person, and I'm going to say this, Crying Orc. We did amazing this weekend. I have never gone through a drought that I don't make a lot of money, like a good amount of money on streams and shows. So just to say this, Crying Orc, thank you so much for adding to the show. And anybody can add to the show too if you send the super chat. At the end of the day, you can ask me anything you want to. Usually that's how you get my attention. Most of the time, my wrenches can handle any of your questions. If the wrench doesn't know, well, they could just ask me, and most of the time I will answer it. Anyways, here we go. Let's pour this. Ooh. Ah. Now this one's high heat. Woo! This one's high heat. We're not going to put too much in here. We haven't. There we go. All right, this slanted a little bit. I think maybe I shouldn't have slanted it. Maybe I should have. Man, it looked like a... Here we go. Here we go. That looks good. Anyways, here we go. Let's go on. Let's cover this up. Cover those walls. And officially, we're going to do this over here. Jack Daniels. Are you guys ready for this one? I hope you guys are ready. And also, for some of you that want the full, if you want the full quality of this stream, my recommendations is usually in the settings. I don't know how it works usually on here. Usually in the settings, it allows you to see this in 720p. But if not, here we go. Let's put some over here. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this one out. This is the Jack Daniels. One of the newest releases recently. Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye. And I'm gonna say this. I think it's phenomenal. Let's go nose this one out. Okay, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's nose this one out. Here we go. Oh. Whoa. That's a killer, man. That'll clean out your nostrils. That's nice. You can smell, it's almost like sweet, beautiful oak. Sweet, beautiful oak on here. Oh. Sweet, beautiful oak on here. I'm getting a lot of rye, a lot of pepper on here. Oh, I get a little bit of caramel, just a tad bit of caramel, but my nose is really getting compacted with all those flavor, all those notes that I'm getting, and it's just something out of this world. The oak note on here, it is ridiculous. The oak note on this whiskey, it is ridiculous. It's almost sweet. It's almost burnt. It's almost full of caramel. I could smell that caramel. Ah, the pepper. It's almost like somebody put a light amount of pepper on my steak. I always put pepper on my steak, but it's a light amount. You understand? Not a bunch, not a squeeze, not a throw. No, just a light amount of pepper. Ah, this is ridiculous. Oh, this is insane. Oh, this is wild. This is wild. It's been a long time since I had this one. How long ago was it? I think it was earlier this week. I think it was. Was it last week or this week? I don't remember. I had it in a cocktail. Edgar Romeo, one of our wrenches, told me to make it in a cocktail. He sent $20 Super Chat. I then, boom, I added this in a cocktail, and it made the cocktail really good. I really, really like this one. Eat a cocktail, but I would prefer all of you to have it by itself. Again, let me show you how it looks like. All of you watching, look at this. Let me show you how it looks like. For all of you walking in here, please don't forget to hit the like button of the stream. This is a one of a kind stream. Ain't nobody on YouTube doing this because at the end of the day, well, there's a lot of people that do other things, and we don't do that. We do everything different on here. That's why we are the #1 channel on YouTube, and you can go look that up on YouTube. We're the #1 channel when it comes to barbecuing. We're the #1 channel when it comes to doing anything. And for all of you, we get the hits because we keep the audiences always on the edge of the seats. The point of the matter is, look at this. We got some legs on here. Anyways, Jack Daniels. Here we go. Let's try this one out. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Holy heavens. Somebody just opened up that can of whoopee on me. Oh, a lot of cinnamon. So much cinnamon coming out of my damn. You thought I was going to say that. A lot of cinnamon on here. A lot of cinnamon. The caramel just tunes it down perfectly. I'm going to say that caramel, that rye spice is just right in your face. It's almost to the point that it's going to give you a black eye if you get too close to this. I'm going to go for this one again, but before I go for this one again, let's put this right over here. Let's put this down over here because right now I need officially to tell you guys we have about 100 and something people watching. And for all of you that are watching, do me the favor, okay? Do me the favor. Don't forget to hit the like button of the stream. And I'm going to do this right here for all of you Ripper Crew. If you haven't subscribed, I guarantee you that this is one of the best channels you ever see. Oh. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're #1. This thing is hot. I gotta drink some water, man, after that one. Oh, shit. That's insane, man. That's insane. Anyways, insanity is sanity. At the end of the day, and for all of you watching, here we go. Let's try this one out one more time, and let's go into this. It is so rich. It is so insanely rich. The rye on here is ridiculous. The cinnamon's popping off my goddamn lips. The pepper, through the roof, the pepper. Through the roof, the pepper. The caramel just makes it all perfect. I'm getting a little bit of leather on here also right now. A little bit of leather note on here. A little bit, tad bit of leather note. And I like the leather note on here. I like it a lot. For all of you watching, let's put this in the middle so that we don't get too dizzy. We don't say that we all cockeyed. We ain't cockeyed. We can see straight. Point of the matter is, man, the notes on here, if I can tell you one thing about this one compared to the last two ryes that we had, this one is mainly focused on that pepper, that cinnamon, that rye hit in your face. Say, what's up, baby? Right in your face. Smack right in your face. This is what it is. This is high proof rye whiskey. 130.5%. 130.5 proof. If you want the percentage, you divide 130.5 by 2, and you'll get the percentage ABV. The point of the matter is, this over here is ridiculous. If you have never bought one of these before, I would recommend you to buy this one if you have balls. If you have no balls for this one, I would tell you to leave it on the shelf. And one thing I'm going to tell you, there's going to be something you guys are not going to like. There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to like. There's something here that there's a lot of people that's not going to like something here. If you guys have ever had, wait, let me take a lick one more time. Let me lick this up one more time. Man, the amount of pepper on here, insane. I'm getting the little note now. A lot of baking spices, a lot of spices. This is what it is, but it's very rich, and very rich, super rich. If you have no balls, I'm gonna tell you this might not be your thing. Reason why. One thing that this has, it's something out there has very similar. Fireball. Fireball has a lot of cinnamon, okay? If you do not like Fireball with that cinnamon hit, this is so much different. But that cinnamon hit that you get on Fireball, you're gonna get it here, and you're gonna get it right on your chest, right on your throat. It's very strong, very strong, but it's rich. It has more flavors obviously than Fireball, because Fireball is a piece of shit. Point of the matter is, straight dookie. Fireball. Fireball straight dookie. But this has all those notes, characteristics of a man that needs balls. If you have no balls, gentlemen, this is something that's going to grow. This is going to grow your balls bigger. And for all of you that have issues with that, well, if you want more testosterone, you got to go with the big boy status kind of balls. There's a lot of ladies out there that are probably not going to like this. I'm just going to say it out like that. I'm not trying to be, this and that. There's a lot of ladies out there who are not going to like this, because right when they take a sip out of this, they're going to say, oh, I'm growing some chest hair. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to grow some chest hair. I'm a woman. This will grow some chest hair not only on your chest, ladies, but your mustache might start growing too. I'm just telling you this right now. Ladies, be careful with this Jack Daniels, ladies. If you want a little bit of hair, more hair in your armpits, you're probably going to want to drink this. The people that live in France, the French ladies, this is your drink. You're going to get hair everywhere, all over your body. The places you want them, you're going to get it. All the French ladies over there. The point of the matter is, this is very strong, very rich. Cinnamon up the yin-yang. Pepper notes up the yin-yang. Spices up the yin-yang. Literally everything up the yin-yang, okay? But the one characteristic that this makes this a top rated whiskey right now is that there's no bottle out there that has the richness of this. A rye whiskey like this, it's rich like this. My lips are chapping. There's no rye whiskey right now that has the caramel that this has. There's no rye whiskey that is as thick and strong and good, full of leather slapping your ass. A little bit of almost like I'm not going to say tobacco, but it has a little undertone of almost like some little type of tobacco coming out of, where? I have a lot of everything. If I could tell you one thing, if I wanted to do something this week on the barbecue, was to have this on ice and try it on ice, maybe I might do that. The point of the matter is, this is one of the top, okay? Top. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's get this out of the way. Oh! I have to break my back out here, boy. I'm about to break my goddamn back. Anyways, that was the third one, and now we're going to put, boom! Now we're going to put probably one of my favorites. We're going to put one of my favorites. There's a lot of whiskey snobs out there. There's a lot of whiskey snobs out there that they forget that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is one of the best values in the world. Now this, if you don't already know, okay, this is a bourbon whiskey that we have on the screen. Okay, you can slap this on my ass any day of the week. I'll catch that ass. This Elijah Craig is really, really high proof and very strong, very nice. But there's one thing about these Elijah Craigs that I kind of do not like. And I'm going to tell you this. The one thing I do not like about Elijah Craig in general, and I'm sorry to say, there's a lot of people that are going to disagree with me, and you know what? Everybody has opinions. At the end of the day, if nobody had opinions out there, there'd only be black and white shirts in Walmart. Maybe not even black and white. In Walmart, they might just be blue shirts, and you can only buy blue shirts in this place. You understand what I mean? Everybody has an opinion about everything. And at the end of the day, your opinion is gold. If you like yellow cars, well, that's all you. There's people out there that buy a yellow car because they know they get a discount. There's people out there that buy yellow Volkswagens because they know, in fact, yellow Volkswagens are the shit. And there's people out there that just like red Ferraris. There's people out there that have to have a red bike, motorcycle, whatever, and there's women out there that have to have their nails so long that they can't wipe their ass. Point of the matter is, everybody has a different opinion about everything, and that goes with this too. Elijah Craig, barrel proof. If I could say one thing about Elijah Craig, barrel proof, the only thing I do not like about Elijah Craig barrel proof is that they put out the B batch. They put out 3 batches per year. Every year they put 3 batches. A batch, the B batch, and the C batch. The one batch that I never liked. There's never been a time that I've ever liked the B batch. The B batch has always been very sweet, but they can put, anybody that likes the B batch can put that up their ass all they want. At the end of the day, I'm not putting that one up my ass. I'll be putting A up my yin yang. I'll be putting C up my yin yang. But this one officially, the one we have on the screen, is A123. This is the A batch. And I do tell you, I love my A batches on the Elijah Craig. The point of the matter is, my opinion is that they should take out the B batch. But they can't do that because everybody has opinions. There's 3 different opinions per year that they release, and that's just what they do. Point of the matter is, a lot of people like sweeter bourbons. I don't like sweeter bourbons, and you know what? I'm not going to talk any more dirt. I'm not going to talk any more goddamn dirt. Man, I'm talking dirt. Holy heaven. You know what? We're talking so much dirt. We're talking so much dirt that I forgot that I got to suck this one up. And the point of the matter is, for all of you watching, here we go. Let's put this over here. Here we go. Let's put Elijah Craig barrel proof right in my mouth. Anyways, let's pour this first. Let's pour this in the glass. Holy shit. We got somebody with the Hennessy name in the chat room. I think you're in the wrong chat room. Anyways, what the matter is, here we go. Let's put this over here. By the way, we got no rappers. We got no rappers in the stage right now. Letting you guys know, so for anybody who likes Hennessy, it's going to be all American whiskey out here. The point of the matter is, Elijah Craig barrel proof. I'm looking forward to this one. I haven't had this one in a long time. And this one is, how many years is this one? This one is, could have sworn the year was there. I believe it's about 11 years. 11 years or 12 years. 11 years or 12 years for this one. The proofing on this one is 125.6, 125%, 125.6 proof. ABV, you divide that by 2, and you get 62.8% ABV. The point of the matter is, I gotta clean my throat. So let me put a little bit of water, purified water in here. God damn. Oh, man. The prices on these, I'm gonna tell you this. The best value in the market is the reason why it's a top-rated whiskey, okay? Whenever I see one of these at the store, I go, holy shit, boom, found it. That's usually what I say. I go, boom, yes, amazing. And I buy, usually at $69.99. If you find it cheaper than $69 or $70, you got a really, really good whiskey. The point of the matter is, they're going for about $100 now, and I kind of don't want to tell everybody to buy for $100, but if that's how the market is, $100 for Elijah Craig, that's just what it is. You gotta pay. It's almost like there's some people in California that are paying $5 for gas. I mean, that's what it is. You gotta pay, unless, you don't pay, you ain't getting back home, buddy. You know, sometimes that's just what it is in the city. The point of the matter is, enough of the chitter chatter. I do want to do one of these. I want to try to do my whiskey streams a little bit differently. I want to do them faster. Sometimes that chitter chatter, but chitter chatter could be for the barbecue. This is a real whiskey tasting ASMR mukbang up your ass. And what else? What else? Top rated whiskey. Point of the matter is, if you haven't already, hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. Okay, don't forget to up here, there's 3 little dots. Look kind of like an alien ship. Click those 3 little dots and you can hit the like button. Also, you can subscribe up here. It helps out a bunch. But the point of the matter is, we got to stir this up. And also, I do tell you, just go like this is the best way to do it. Just go sideways, and you're good. Anyways, here we go. Let me sniff this one up. Okay. By the way, the super chats are always available currently right now. Crying Orc is currently the only super chatter today on the stream. And I will say this, at the end of the stream, I give a huge shout out to the biggest super chatter when I do whiskey talk. So if you're the biggest super chatter on the stream, whatever stream we do on whiskey, I usually give a huge shout out. So right now, actually he has a bid. Crying Orc has a bid. Anyways, the point of the matter is, enough of that. Here we go. Let's nose this one out. This is going to be Elijah Craig. Barrel proof. Here we go. Oh, phew. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's ridiculous. Ooh. Nah. That vanilla. I can smell that vanilla. Look, if shoes, brand new shoes smelled like this, I'd be buying a brand new shoe every week of the day. Every week of the month. I'd be buying a brand new shoes if it smelled. The vanilla in my shoes smell like this. Oh, man. This smells better than a fresh brand new shoe. Oh, this smells better than a brand new leather car. Let me tell you the notes that I'm getting on here. I'm actually getting the vanilla that's really coming out of the yin yang. I'm getting cherry wood. Now, if I can tell you one thing, I used cherry wood yesterday. This smells exactly like that cherry wood. Oh, the caramel's there, very, very, very much in front. The caramel's really there. Remember, bourbon whiskey, you're meant to find those brown sugars, caramels, and vanillas usually. Most of the time, you're going to find them on the nose, and if you don't find them on the nose, there's something going on. But the matter is, I have that caramel on here. It also has a little like almost like a floral. It has a little bit of floral, a floral quality to it. It almost reminds me of the cherry wood. When I smoke up that cherry wood, it has like a little bit of almost like a woody floral. I don't even know. I need to drink some water because this is gonna knock me the hell out. The oak note is really there. Really there. I'm getting a tad bit of almost like I'm not going to say a chocolatey quality, but a little bit of almost like a Milky Way. Like a Milky Way. You know, when you bite into the Milky Way, you get that chocolate smell and that almost like that caramel smell. You ever bite? Whoa! I almost dropped this son of a gun. You know what? Before I drop this, let me show you, okay? Let me show you. It's very, very oily. Okay, look at the oil. Look at the oils on that. Very, very oily. Very oily. Here we go. Oh, let me try this. Oh man, I'm getting gassed. I think my dog turned off the AC. What a son of a gun! I knew he was up to something. I knew it. His little paws turning off that AC. Anyways, here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, 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 snap. I'm getting a ton of nutmeg right now. Oh, wow. Lord heavens. I'm getting a lot. I'm putting this right there because right now I need to settle down. This is just ridiculous. A lot of nutmeg. It's a little bit spicy. A beautiful amount of array of vanilla on here. Beautiful vanilla on here that's tuning everything down. I'm gonna say a little bit of a kind of like a berry note. Very, very nice. I'm gonna go for this again. Let's go for this again. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Oh man. If I can say one thing. Oh. Ooh. Oh. This is really insane. Really insane. Really insane. Really intense. Really intense. The oak note on here, the end of this oak note, the finish is what really gets to me. The finish on here, a little bit spice, a little bit of cinnamon on here, a little bit of cinnamon. I still have the vanilla just flowing through. That oak note, it's so different, that oak note. Compared to most of the Elijah Craigs, this is really, really different. I'm not gonna say it's sharp. It's a little bit sharp, that oak note. I'm not gonna say it's like a super charred up oak note, but it's almost like it finds itself in your throat. That sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong. This really does find itself in your throat at the end of the finish. It really does. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water before we take this one down. Oh man. Oh, that is ridiculous. Oh, man, that is just insane. That is insane. You can tell my lips a little bit of leather. I'm getting a little bit of leather now. Find a little bit of leather. That finish is super long, a little bit spicy. Nice caramel on here, nice vanilla. I have a blackberry note on here, that's really, really coming through. Oh man, this one took the cake. This one really, out of all of the ones that I just tried some rye whiskeys. And this one really took the cake out of the cake. It took the cake out of my stomach. This was no joke, but I like it. You can tell that I like it. It's already like almost gone. I take it easy with my Elijah Craigs because I like to collect every year. Every year I like to collect them, and I like to taste them around. It gives me something to do sometimes. You know, sometimes when you're tasting some good whiskeys out there, you kind of have a lot of Elijah Craigs just lying around. You say to yourself, which yellow shoes do I want to wear today? Do I want to wear the yellow shoes with the green laces? Do I want to wear the yellow shoes with the red laces or the blue laces? Which one should I wear today? Yellow shoes. That's kind of how it is with Elijah Craigs, because all the bottles look the same. The only way you're going to know the difference is by the sticker. The sticker on the label will tell you if it's A1, B5, or C9. That's usually how it is. Man, this is insane. Anyways, the point of the matter is, look, we have a couple more to go. I can't be holding the train up. You know what I mean? You guys paid to be on this train, and I'm taking you all the way to the end of the valley, where the valley just blooms all day long, sun's all day long, and the fishes are always biting. The point of the matter is, I'm gonna take you to the end of the valley, and it's gonna be a nice little valley. The point of the matter is, let's take this out of the way. And now, officially, Oh! Well, officially, we're going to do the one bottle I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to do a different bottle, but I have a feeling that I should do this one. I haven't done this one in a long time. It's been a long time since I've done this one. I'm going to say this. I'm going to have to drink a little bit of water before I do this. And one thing also I'm going to probably do, I might switch up the glass. Maybe I might, maybe I might. Ooh. There we go. You know what? You might as well. You might as well, you son of a gun. You might as well. I'm going to tell you this. I have to switch up the glasses. I'm going to tell you this. I'm suffocating. I swear to God, my little dog, his little paws, I'm suffocating. I'm to the point that I drink how many more? If I don't know how many people can drink 15 whiskeys in one day. If anybody drinks 15 whiskeys in one day, they're probably drinking apple juice. Most likely. I can't see anybody drinking 15 or 20 whiskeys in one sitting. I can't. And if anybody ever does, please drink responsibly, because at the end of the day, whiskey, it's higher proof. And I will tell you this. You got to know when to fold them. The point of the matter is, we're going to do the one bottle that I really, really like. Now, I'm going to tell you this before you guys even just start saying any more stuff. Russell's 13. There's different batches on Russell's 13. So I do know that maybe some of you do not know. I was just speaking about how Elijah Craig has, yes, Elijah Craig has batches. And these Russells have freaking batches too. Only issue is, if you're blind, if you can't see, if you can't see an ant next to you, a red ant next to you, if you can't see a little chihuahua next to you, if you cannot see a bird flying over your head, if you can't see a no lizard, if you can't see, what else can I say? If you can't see your friend waving at you from 100 yards away, you probably won't be able to tell what batch this is. Each one of these Russell's 13 have laser coating in the glass. So, to know the batch, you have to literally have good eyes. If you do not have 20/20 vision, if you don't have 20/20 vision, you might as well just erase everything I just said. The point of the matter is, these have batches, and this batch over here, well, it's not the batch. The point of the matter is, if you want to figure out what batch it is, for all of you snobs, there's snobs out there. There's a lot of snobs out there. I'm not a snob. Okay, I'm the whiskey reaper. I just tell you how it is, if it's good or not. I show you what's the best. I never show you bad whiskey. If I show you bad whiskey, I'll put it on the title. But the point of the matter is, this one is laser batch. Anyways, the point of the matter is, we're going to pour this up. I've been wanting to have this one for a long time. What was the last time? I don't even remember the last time. Point of the matter is, time to pour this son of a gun. Look, I'm so glad I don't have any pierced nipples. I would have probably ripped it off right there. Thank the Lord, I'm not sick like that. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Russell's 13. What can I say about this? One of my all-time favorite bottles out there. Now, before we do the tasting of this one, and I even say anything about it, okay, I want to let each and every one of you know ahead of time. There's one thing that I really like about this. And I think a lot of you already know what I like about this. But I'm going to say it right here. What I like about this is that a lot of people don't have it. And if a lot of people don't have it, I usually want it. And that, to me, it's almost like a gem. It's almost like a gem gem that I have. It's just something just good to have all the time. I have a couple of these bottles. But I will say, everybody knows why I like this bottle. And if you don't know already why I like this bottle, you probably haven't watched enough. I like notes of tobacco. I love smoking tobacco, and if you already know, that is one of the notes that I do tell you I always like. Whenever there's a little bit of tobacco, a little bit of cherry, maybe leather, those are three little notes that I tend to like a lot. I love it a lot. Whenever I find tobacco in my whiskey, I go, boom, this is tobacco. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Amazing, amazing, amazing. The point of the matter is, we're going to nose this one out. But one of the main things I will tell you about this is that it has that. If you don't like tobacco notes, this is probably not a whiskey for you. But I will tell you, I think I poured myself too much, and that's okay. The point of the matter is, I'm going to move this in front of you so that you guys can see. Here we go. Let's move it in front of you so you guys can see. Can you see it? Okay. Okay. You guys can see it? Cool. The point of the matter is, let's start sipping this up. And let's try this out, okay? Let's go with the nose on this, okay? Russell's 13. The proofing on this bad boy is 114.8%. 114.8 proof. I keep on saying percent. 114.8 proof. Anyways, here we go. Let's smell this one up. Whoa. That is like double jointed. That's a double jointed whiskey. I smell like a dog. I sound like a dog right now. Wow. The oak note on here, you can tell that this is an aged oak. That is one thing I really like about this. That oak note is just so prevalent on that nose. A lot of brown sugars on here. Ah, man. It almost smells super rich right on the nose. A little bit almost maple syrup on here. Tad bit of spices. Nothing too crazy. Look, ladies. If your hair smelled like this, I'll be smelling that hair all day long. Oh, shit, that's good. A lot of fruit notes on here. Nice fruit notes on here. And I'm going to tell you this. That brown sugar just coming through. It's very rich. I can almost smell this like almost like a desserty type of nose. I can smell a little bit of strawberry on here. Strawberry, just a tad bit of strawberry, I think. This is nice. Anyways, hey, we have one more to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Russell's 13. This is one of the more allocated whiskeys out there. This is a top-rated whiskey. Yes, this is a top-rated whiskey. This is ASMR, the best ASMR I can do because I can't whisper. I can't whisper like a woman. The point of the matter is, this is a whiskey tasting. I'm doing some top-rated whiskeys in America. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. In the afternoon, that you guys see me doing barbecues. Well, we do barbecues every day. Unfortunately, today was raining, but tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, I'll do a barbecue for each and every one of you. For all of you watching, remember the super chats are active, and don't forget to hit the like button for the stream. What you can also do is subscribe. If you want to learn more about this, you just have to, up here, you can subscribe, and up here, you can hit the like button for the stream. Don't forget about that one. It helps out a bunch. Oh, there you go, Orc. Orc, thank you so much, my man. Orc right now with a super banger. $2 super chat, he says. Crying, Orc, thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to say this, the last 2 days, it has been all crying Orc. all Crying Orc. Crying Orc, thank you so much. He says, Reaper brah, you truly legit exhibiting RR 13. Russell's Reserve 13, brah. Yes, 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 yes. This is a real exhibit, okay? Real exhibit. I'm gonna say this. This is a museum. This is a museum type of a stream. Oh man, I can smell this all day long, baby. The point of the matter is, we're gonna keep this here. I'm gonna make sure that maybe that opens up just a little bit. And Crying Orc, thank you so much for the super chat, and for all of you that don't know already, I always do this all the time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew number. Hell yeah, we're number 1. Thank you so much, Crying Orc. And for all of you, I think I'm going to tell you this. This over here has to be, don't buy this, ladies and gentlemen. We have 100 people. Don't buy this, okay? If you need to drop off this whiskey in Miami, you can come drop. This is probably one of the worst whiskeys out there. Not top rated. I'm just joking. This is one of the top-rated whiskeys out there. But if you do need to drop any off, just call me, the Whiskey Reaper, 1-800-THE-REAPER. Anyways, here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, man, look at the legs. Anyways, let's try this, okay? Oh. Man, come on. Man, come on, man. Oh, this is just insane. The amount of cherry note that I'm getting, the amount of oak note that I'm getting, it's pungent. It's pungent. That's what it is. It's pungent. It's very beautiful. Leather up the yin yang. It's up my you know what. This is really, really up there. If you guys have not subscribed, this is the only YouTube channel that's for real. Every other YouTube channel that I see, nobody knows how to cook. Every other YouTube channel that I see on YouTube, everybody's showing you whiskeys that they just got like last week that you're not going to get till next year. I mean, come on, man. What's going on, YouTube? You know, it's good. It's good that other people do the same thing. On YouTube, what YouTube does is the people in the whiskey community, which I think they're all great because they put content for everybody. But the one issue with YouTube creators, the whiskey YouTube creators, is just like the fragrance community. If there's a new bottle that comes out, they're going to show you the new bottle that comes out. You're probably not going to be able to get it. They're probably the end of the year. And then, not only that, they all do it at the same time because they're trying to help their algorithm. I don't need the algorithm like that. We're already popping out here, baby. And for all of you, Roso's 13. If you ever find one of these bottles for $100, buy the son of a gun. If you find it for $75, buy 2 of them. If you find it for $150, buy it. I think the most that I would pay for this, be honest with you, the most I'd pay for this, I would probably pay $200 flat for this because it's so hard to find. It's so hard to find, especially for a good price. It's sad to say that I never paid that, but I will say if I ever find, like if I run out of my bottles, which I don't think I'm going to run out of any of my bottles, I'd probably pay that price. The point of the matter is we're going to go back to this. Okay, here we go. This is a tasting, okay? Crying Orc again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Remember, you guys, to get my attention, that's usually how I do it, okay? I usually do it like that. I see you, chat room. Anyways, here we go. Let's try this out. It's just so fruity on here. The leather note is just always hitting me. It's always hitting me. I get the tobacco note. The tobacco note is right there. That's what I love. That tobacco note is just insane. A lot of fruits on here. A ton of fruits all over the place. I'm getting a little bit of fruits there, a little fruits there. I'm getting almost like an apple note on here. The cherry is always going to be here in these bottles. You're always going to get a cherry note on here. So if you don't like cherry, you're probably going to have to leave this on the shelf. If you do not like cherry, I swear to God, if any of you out there don't like fruits or never eaten fruits in your life, just don't drink because there's going to be a lot of whiskeys that have fruits. I'm gonna say this: there's people out there that don't eat bananas or strawberries or cherries. They don't eat melons. What the hell's going on out here in this world? If you ever meet a woman or a man that's never eaten a fruit in their life, there's an issue. The point of the matter is, there's people out there like that, and it's sad. We're living in America. We should be able to eat anything. And for the people around the world that are watching, maybe you're watching from Finland, if you're watching from maybe Canada, if you're watching from the UK, if you're watching from Germany, if you're watching from Italy, what other place? New Zealand. I see you, New Zealand. If you're watching from New Zealand, Hawaii, I see you, Hawaii. If you're watching from Hawaii, okay, it's understandable. You probably can't get this bottle, but if you do find this bottle, now you know the price. The point of the matter is, I'm going to drink this. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. You know, they say Adam and Eve. You know, Adam and Eve, back in the day, supposedly the first human beings. Point of the matter is, supposedly they were given an apple. This has a little bit of apple in it that I'm tasting. Could it be possible that it wasn't an apple that they were eating? Think about that one real quick. Maybe it was a Russell's 13. The point of the matter is, got a little bit of cherry, got a little bit of apple on here. The oak note is very much it's just flowing through the palate. And the finish, all that finish on there, that tobacco note, is just ridiculous. It's very, very nice. A little bit spicy, not too spicy on this one. A little bit spicy, not too spicy. The cinnamon's very nice. Leather note on here is flowing with the tobacco. And that is one reason why I like this bottle. I like this bottle because it's very rare. Not only is it rare, it has a tobacco note that I like. If there's any whiskey out there that has tobacco note, you know in fact that I like it. And it has also that cherry. The vanilla, I'm going to tell you, the vanilla you don't find too much. There's people that think all the time, when they drink some of these whiskeys in America, they go, it has to have vanilla. Now, all of them, they're not all going to be dominating with the vanillas. Because at the end of the day, if all of the companies are going to make the same goddamn recipe, why even? You're going to taste just like your pal next door. You understand? They're not all going to have vanilla. I'm going to say this. This is nice. This is insane. We have a lot of people watching. For all of you guys watching, just want to let you guys know, if anybody's new on here, I'm new on YouTube. I just started yesterday. I hope you like this. Hope you like this stream. Help out. Because at the end of the day, I'm new on YouTube. I just started yesterday. And for all of you that do not know, you can hit the subscribe button. Help out. I only got 2 subscribers currently. You could be the third subscriber. All you had to do is subscribe up here. And if you subscribe, you're probably going to tell that I was lying to you. I probably was lying to you just now. But it helps out. Somebody's out there laughing and they're probably subscribe. Boom! Subscribe. The point of the matter is, I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Now, this is the moment that some of you are going to finally tune in. You guys are going to be so locked into this stream. If we lose 2 people in the chat room, I'm officially going to take out the bottle that I'm finally going to work with on this stream. And for all of you watching, Russell's 13 is fantastic. There's a lot of whiskeys out there that are fantastic. I'm not going to say every company has fantastic bottles, but this is one of the top-rated whiskeys here in America. Understand that it's a little bit harder for you to find this one. So if you do go to the stores, don't be asking Kelly the clerk. Don't be asking Kelly the clerk, hey Kelly, do you have a Russell's 13? She's gonna say, it's Sucking Nation, isn't it? And you're gonna say, what are you talking about? And she's gonna say, you can butt out of this. We don't have Blantons either. She's probably gonna say that. This is very hard to find, but if you do find it, please buy it. $100, $80 you're buying 2, $70 you're buying 3. It's just very, very good. Point of the matter is, we just lost a couple of people in the chat room. That's good. That means they're going to miss this part of the show. I haven't been able to rate this. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment some of you weren't waiting for. You weren't waiting for this moment, and I wasn't planning on it. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I realized that I never did this review. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Blanton's Gold. Blanton's Gold, yes. You've probably seen it on my barbecue sessions. You've seen it on my barbecue sessions. This is one of the most nicest bottles you'll probably ever see. And probably one of the best bottles out there in the world. For all of you that do not know, this is a bottle that many people really, really want. It's a bottle that people go punching faces for. This is a bottle that people... Let me get my breath. This is a bottle that people punch faces for. Okay? This is the... Man, I gotta hold my breath. Just looking at this gold. It's looking at this gold is making me think, man, I should have bought. Man. I should have bought GameStop last year. What am I doing? The point of the matter is, this is Blanton's Gold. And for some of you that do not know about this bottle, well, you're going to learn about it here on the stream. I'm going to try to make sure that you guys see what I'm seeing. I hope you guys see it. I don't know if you guys can see it officially. Is it beautiful? Is it nice? Let me know. Okay. Let me hold my breath real quick. And let me drink the rest of this Russell's 13. That Russell's 13 is so good. That Russell's 13 is so good. Man, that's good. Point of the matter is, I gotta put a little bit of water on here. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I'm trying to do some ASMR. It's really hard to do ASMR. I've been trying my hardest on the stream. I hope it worked out. By the way, some of you want to know, and I do tell you this all the time. This is Zaharoff Seraphim Blue. This is the bottle that I've been using for the last 7 days. This is Seraphim Blue from Zaharoff Signature. This is the Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Blue. And I really, really like this. I've been wearing it. So you're going to hear my final thoughts tomorrow. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. Axel, thank you so much, Axel. Thank you so much, Axel, for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. And for all of you that do not know, I try to appreciate all my super chatters. Anybody that sends super chats on this stream, I really try my best to give you a huge shout out. Because I know that sometimes I forget. And I don't think I've been forgetting. I think I've been doing it pretty spot on. Axel, thank you so much for the $8.99 super chat. Axel over here says, never seen a man with so many whiskeys. Great stuff. Well, I am the Whiskey Reaper, and at the end of the day, we got to show you the best stuff. This is one of those streams that it's, the name of the stream is, we're tasting top 5 rated whiskeys in America. There's a lot of top 5s out there. I did do something for some of you earlier. I said, how dumb can Google be? So I went on Google. And on Google, they showed Bullet. They showed Bullet on the top 5. And then they showed another whiskey in the top 5. And I told myself, wow, these people are really getting paid off. They showed a whiskey from Four Roses that is not even a select. And I told myself, wow. Google is really getting paid off. The point of the matter is, maybe it's not Google, maybe it's the websites. There's a lot of websites out there that you can't really rely on. And also on Instagram. Instagram's another app that you can look up stuff. The people that post on Instagram, I'm just going to say it like this. A lot of them get paid small amounts. They get paid free bottles. And to me, I don't take free bottles out here. We do our streams how it is. If I want to show a product, I show a product. If there's a company that reaches out to me with a good yearly contract, I'll accept it. But there's no way I'm accepting a monthly contract or a 6 months. I'm not going to be taking free bottles from the companies that want to send me, because there's a large amount of companies that want to send me bottles. And there's one company recently I had to turn down because it was just a bad bottle, and I just knew it was. I don't even know why they even reach out to me. I think there's companies out there that reach out because they think that people are just. I don't think they know their value. You understand? I know my value. And everybody sees it out here. For all of you watching, I appreciate all of you watching. But anyways, the point of the matter is, I just want to let you know, just be careful with Instagram. There's going to be a lot of people on Instagram, the social media site, or Facebook too. Facebook too is another place. Be careful with Facebook. There's people that show off. They show off, but it's a bad bottle. The point of the matter is, we're doing Blanton's Gold. And for all of you watching, I got to drink a little bit of this. Let's drink this up. Axel, I'm going to keep your super chat up for the meantime. Axel, thank you so much. Oh, man, this water tastes good. It's almost like, I don't know why this tastes better than before. Oh, man, this freaking water tastes amazing. Oh, I could take a shower in this water. Anyways, there you go, Axel. Let's pour up a little bit of this, okay? This is the gold. Now, I did put on the title. I put 5 rated whiskeys in America, but I want to give you extra content on here. And to give you extra content, I wanted to throw this one in here. Because, how can I say it? I don't think I even reviewed this one. I didn't even think I reviewed this one. So here we go. Let's pop this open. And let's pour this up. Okay, here we go. Put that right here. What a beautiful bottle, man. Come on, baby. That's a beautiful bottle. I know it's getting late around the world. It is currently almost 10 o'clock here in the USA, Florida. So for all of you that are still watching, I have to thank all of you for watching. Today's Tuesday. I thought my power was going to go out today. I couldn't barbecue for all of you earlier, like we usually do at 4:30. I was able to eat some leftovers from yesterday. It was great, beautiful, and I'm going to post that up for you guys. I think tomorrow morning, or maybe I might do it after the stream, so that you guys can see what I ate today and what I did with that pork that we did yesterday. You can go rewatch that stream from yesterday of what we did, and you could add it to the short video of today. You saw that yesterday I made some pork butt on the barbecue. I smoked it up beautifully. I didn't have enough time to keep it on the grill any longer. The sun was going down. So what I did officially was I put it inside the Instant Pot that I have. And I did that like that. Yesterday, shout out to the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers won yesterday. Shout out to the Florida Panthers. Shout out to the Reaper Crew. Reaper Crew was always in the chat room. All my wrenches in the chat room. Shout out to all of them. And also shout out to you if you're watching right now. I say you. Point of the matter is, enough of the talk. Let's go straight onto the nose on this bad boy. This is Blanton's Gold, and I think all of you already know this is highly wanted around the world. This is also 103 proof. The regular Blanton's bottle is 93 proof, so this is 10 proofs above, but it makes a huge difference. Makes a huge difference. I'm going to tell you also one thing. Do not put water into this. Do not put water into this, okay? Please, 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 do not put water into this. The point of the matter is, let's start drinking this because a lot of people want to go to sleep. Let's nose this one up, okay? I'm getting a little bit of citrus notes on here. It almost reminds me of that citrus that. It almost reminds me of that citrus of, because I think the Eagle Rare has a little bit of that citrus. I'm going to put this center stage. There you go. Let's put that center stage. I believe last time I had the Eagle Rare, if I remember the Eagle Rare, if you guys know what the Eagle Rare is from Buffalo Trace Distillery, I have it over there. I just don't want to get it. If I get it and everything falls apart, man, I go crazy. The point of the matter is this has a little bit of that citrus note that that Eagle Rare has. Tad bit of fruit on here. If I could say one thing also, the vanilla's there. The vanilla's really there. I don't get as much caramel that I usually get, especially on the other Blantons that the other Blanton's ball, the regular one, the other regular one you can find it. This one you don't find it as much. Man. Let me say this. My nose. It's giving out, baby. It's giving out. I'm going too deep into this because I really like it. A good amount of fruits, a little bit of a citrus note on here. You can smell a little bit of that oak, but I can't tell now because my nose just clogged up. Like if a cat just walked by, my nose just clogged up. I got no cats here. Let me smell this one more time. Whoa! This one's insane, baby. This one's really nice. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's go on with the palate. And for all of you, I'm waiting to do this one. I've been waiting to do this review. I haven't put a review on YouTube yet. I might do a review after this. I'm not really sure. I might do one tomorrow. But I do know that I don't want to be posting up too many videos. I want to focus on the live streams. I then go to the short videos. So maybe I might drop a video of this tomorrow. But you get the first sneak peeks on this. Anyways, let me drink a little water. This is let me see how many whiskeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is six whiskey. Okay, here we go. Cheers to all of you. And officially, we are doing right now Blanton's Gold. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for something like this, and here we go. We're gonna toss this around. Whoa. This is what you do with this. This is what you do with this. Now let me back this up a little bit. Okay, that's what you do with this. You see what I'm doing? You're gonna move this around like this. If you have one of these with a stem like this is what you want to do, okay? You put it on while they're talking to you, ignore them, just look at your class. Or the women are talking to you, just ignore them. Just go like this and just focus on it. When the men are talking to you about stuff that are irrelevant, just go like this. Look at this. That's what you do, gentlemen. That's how you do it. For all of you watching, don't take it literal, what I say. Point of the matter is, here we go, let's put this on here. Let's go try this out. That is insane. That is wild. You know, drinking this one outside, it is not the same feeling as drinking it inside of the AC. This is a different feeling. The vanilla's through the roof. Through the roof of the vanilla. If one thing I can tell you about this, that it just stands out more than the other one, the regular one is, I get that toffee. I get that toffee on here. Nice amount of toffee note on here. The vanilla is through the roof. I almost feel like this has a rich, fresh amount of honey. That's what I feel like this has. It gives me that rich, fresh, come out of the beehive type of a goddamn honey. That honey's no joke. Oh, that honey is so rich. Now, I think if there's one thing out here that makes this rich, is that sweet, beautiful honey. There's a sweet, beautiful honey in this that makes this rich. The tobacco note is there. That's what I love about this. The one reason why I tell you this is one of my favorite bottles out there is because literally this has that tobacco note. I love tobacco in my whiskey. For all of you that do not know, also the toffee note is just, oh, I gotta take, oh man, I gotta take off my shirt for this one. This is, oh, this is just so good. This is outstanding. Has to be. You know what? It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna say this. Now that we have the two we just did. This is. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's so messed up that I'm putting both of these on the screen. It's messed up. The point of the matter is, it shouldn't be like this, but it is. Okay, one thing about both of these bottles that I really like, and the only main thing that turns me to the freaking sky, makes me go all the way to cloud nine on here, makes me feel like I just found the best whiskey in the world and it's literally in front of me. You know, it makes me feel like I'm in the World Series of baseball and nobody out there cares about what's going on but what I'm drinking because I got the best bottle in the whole stadium. It makes me feel like I'm at a hockey game. And if I drink one of these, it's going to make me feel like my team's just going to score every 2 minutes. These whiskeys, if I can sell you one thing about these whiskeys, these two that are on the screen, if you like the richness of a whiskey that has a beautiful amount of notes and then boom, hits you with that tobacco note, this over here is what I can tell you. It is insane. I really like the fact that both of these bottles have that tobacco note. Okay, really like that. I just can tell you this. I could be drinking one of these. A dolphin could be jumping out of the ocean right next to my house, and I won't give a damn about the dolphin. I won't give a hoot about the dolphin because these two bottles on this stream are phenomenal because of those notes. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I have to take that Russell's 13 out of the way. I gotta give the spotlight to the one bottle that we're doing. We cannot give the spotlight to the bottle. You know what I mean? You gotta give it to it. You gotta give it to it. Let me put this over here. I got a little bit left. I'm going to read a comment over here, okay, from Axel. He was the last Super Chatter today. Axel, thank you so much. Remember, Super Chats are always active. Over here, Axel says, I was wondering how that pork turned out. Axel, you can see the short video that I posted up this morning. This morning I posted up the the video of it getting taken out of the Instant Pot, but tomorrow morning, or I might do it after the stream, I might post up what I ate today. I ate the leftovers today, and the leftovers look better than yesterday, because yesterday I got soaked outside, and yeah, it was a little bit of a different meal. So today it's the original meal of what I wanted to do yesterday. But the point of the matter is, you're going to be able to see it on short videos. Don't forget, my short videos are always daily. Daily, you can see short videos, and what I recommend for you daily, comment on my short videos, Axel. In my short videos, you can put a comment on any of my videos, short videos, and I usually respond. If I don't respond, it might take me a year, but I usually do respond to my short videos. And also, there's a difference between the long videos to the short videos. The short videos are the ones that I post every day for all of you, and I give you guys live streams every day. But the point of the matter is, I think I'm going to post that one up tomorrow morning, Axel. So stay tuned to that one. It's going to be a good video, good little. I might do it today so that I post it up. It gets posted up tomorrow, and yeah, 100%. I hope you really, enjoy that. Enjoy that one. Let me see if I type this over here. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if you haven't hit the like button already for this stream, it helps out a bunch. I would really appreciate all of you to hit the like button, because officially, I don't know how many likes I have on this stream, and I don't tend to look at that often, but I do know it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys can, don't forget, up above, there's 3 little dots, or down below, there's a way to hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. And let me finish this one up. Let me finish this Blantons, and I think that's going to be the last one, because today, on a Tuesday, you guys are awesome with the super chats. Thank you so much. I think the last 2 days haven't been I don't know. I kind of feel like I haven't really done a barbecue stream like today. I didn't do it yesterday. I wasn't able to. I think yesterday we got wet, right? We got wet yesterday, I think it was. It was one of those days. But the point of the matter is, I think we're doing great with the streams. Let's drink this up. And let me give me the finish result on this Blanton's bottle. Let me drink the rest of this. You know what? We're going to put this right in the back. And here we go. Got another super chat. Ripper Crew, you know it, talent. We're number 1. Crying Orc, thank you so much for the $2. Crying Orc says with the $2, says, Ripper, brah. Looking forward to the barbecue mukbang tomorrow, brah. 100%. I hope it doesn't rain. If it rains, I'm not going to be able to do it. If it rains lightly, I will be able to do it. But that's the only thing I can say. If it rains hard, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. I thought I was going to be able to do one today, but it was just raining way, way hard. And I don't even think I would have been able to get any internet. And the point of the matter is, Crying Orc, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He says over here, he's looking forward for tomorrow's stream. And I think I'm looking forward to it too. I kind of miss barbecuing. I miss barbecuing. It's been how many days? Almost like 24 hours. Let me give you my final thoughts of this bottle. Man, that's good. If I could say one thing insane about this is that this is really, man, how am I going to say this to you guys? This is really, really outstanding. I can say this, for some of you that haven't been watching any of my streams, or you probably don't watch streams often, if this is your first time watching a live stream, welcome to the stream. If this is literally your first ever stream that you watch me do a whiskey tasting, welcome to the crew. Also, don't forget to subscribe. One thing I can tell you about this, but finish on this one, just beautiful, man. A little bit of leather on here, a little bit of leather that I'm tasting. A little bit of leather on here that I'm tasting. A little bit also, you can tell that wood is a little bit different than some of the other bottles out there that I've had. But the honey stands out on here. A little bit of rye stands out here. Also, a little bit of rye stands out. But the finish is pretty long. Pretty long. I still taste it pretty long. Oh no, I got the perfect amount of spices on here. Oh no, I have the perfect amount of vanilla on here. The toffee note and the tobacco go perfectly. That leather note on here go perfectly on this bottle. Everything I want in a bourbon whiskey go awesome in this. The pepper notes that I have on here aren't over exaggerating, just like that rye whiskey we had earlier. That rye whiskey we had earlier, Jack Daniels, that pepper note was just to the roof. It was insane. Elijah Craig, I believe the Elijah Craig that we had also had a little bit of pepper notes, but that was a bourbon, and that one also was insane. That was outstanding. This is 103 proof, so everything's a little bit tuned down, and I think the perfect proofing is always at about 100. Around 100, I think the perfect proofing for me would be 115. 115? 110? That would be the perfect proofing. So anywhere even close to it should be good. I think too much proofing on some whiskeys kind of overdo it. There's a lot of whiskeys out there that are very cheap and they have high proofing. Sometimes it's not about the proof. Sometimes it's about the year. The year statements are usually what it is. If you have a good year bottle, that's usually what it is. If you have a low year bottle and it has high proof, you might get a little bit of too much sharpness. And I'm going to say this, that's why you pay the price. You pay the price for a lot of these bottles, and for all of you, if you see any of these bottles at the store, boom! You got to grab it. If you see any of the bottles that I ever showed you on these streams, boom! You got to grab it, okay? You got to grab it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's finally time for me to end the stream. We have streamed about 2 hours, and I do know that all of you have been enjoying the stream. You've been enjoying me talking. I don't even know if the music is loud. I don't even know if this is the first time I stream in a long time. We've been barbecuing outside. And at the end of the day, if I can say one thing to all of you, the one thing I want to tell all of you is make sure to always tune into the live streams. Tune into every little post that the Whiskey Reaper posts up for you, because I try to show you the best bangers out there. I don't waste my time. I go straight to the gut. So that you can officially get the best bang for buck. And at the end of the day, I don't like to play around. I show you the good bottles. If I have bad bottles, I don't show you the bad bottles. If I show you once, that's the last time you'll see it. And the point of the matter is, today on this stream, we showed you 6. It was supposed to be 5 top-rated whiskeys here in America, but I showed you 6. I give you an extra one here with this bottle. And this is the first time I finally kind of sit down and actually appreciate the notes on this one. For all of you watching, I'm going to say this. You guys are all amazing around the world that have been watching these streams, tuning into the streams. I thank you so much every day for always being here and being a part of the stream. And for all of you, I'm going to go around the room crying orc. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chats that you sent today. Axel, thank you also so much for the super chats that you sent today. And I'm going to also go around and say hello to everybody and goodbye to all of you too. JP, thank you so much for being a part of the chat room, JP. I see you, JP. Brian, good to see you, Brian. Also, Farm Kitty, quick. She quick with throwing down the Zaharoff.com. Thank you so much for throwing in that Zaharoff.com website. That's where the fragrance house that I use every single day. Also, I use Perfume de Marley, but you know what? I haven't been showing you Perfume de Marley. The point of the matter is this is a whiskey stream. We also had, I'm going to give a shout out to anybody that's in the chat room. The Old Fashioned Dandy, I see you. We also had a couple other people on the stream. White Wale. Also April O'Neil. Good to see April O'Neil. Shannon. We had Shannon on here. We had the Hennessy. We had the Hennessy Queen in the chat room earlier also. We also had T. Neal. I see you, T. Neal. We had T. Neal. We had a couple other people. Jukes. Hennessy Queen in the chat room. Also, Jared been laughing at my jokes. I hope you enjoyed those jokes for all of you. Shout out to Mac Rib. I'm never eating that again. Also, for all of you people out there, let me see who else I had in the chat room. We had also Greg. Greg loves that B badge of Elijah Craig. Let me see who else we had in the chat room. We had a lot of people. Kidja K also in the chat room earlier. For all of you watching, Kidja K, I see you, Kidja K. I appreciate each and every one of you. They're always in the chat room. And if you guys never comment in the chat room, how am I going to know that you're even there? I don't even know. How are we going to know? I don't think we're going to know, are we? The point of the matter is, you guys are the reasons why we're here. You're the reasons why we're doing this. If it wasn't for all the super chatters that have been super chatting, William, I see you, William. A lot of super chatters. We have to give it to Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo this weekend. I think it was 2 days ago. I believe it was Monday. I think it was Monday or Sunday. He sent a lot of money, and we had Iris Soto also, so shout out to both of them. Shout out to all of you, and we're going to get a little bit of positivity music. We don't need that spacey music. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Marines, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Space Force. Yes, there's a real Space Force. They're battling the aliens over there in the moon. Shout out to all of the Space Force. Shout out to William in the chat room. Axel, I see you, Axel, JP, Crying Orc. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for a fantastic night, and I hope you enjoyed this whole stream. I'm going to end the stream now. You can rewatch the stream. You can comment on the stream. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And for all of you watching, this is it. This is the end of the stream, the end of the line. For all of you watching, shout out to the Florida Panthers. They're going to win the Stanley Cup in 2 more games. I'll see you all soon on the next one. See you soon. A Ripper signing out. I'll see you soon.